going on, people? This is FND, and this video is a question and answer, hashtag ASKFND. I've got my Shisha here, got my beverage. So the first question is, at Aris Raza, it's down here, yeah? And he asks, was there ever a point where you felt like giving up? And if so, what kept you motivated? I mean, obviously, when I was sat in my bedroom back in the day, just editing videos, I didn't think I'd be sat here now, you know, in Abu Dhabi, richest city in the world, working with some of the biggest clients in the world, biggest hotels, biggest clubs in the world. You know what I mean? Never thought I'd be at this point. So to stay motivated, just having that vision and making sure that I'm enjoying what I'm doing. If you're doing something, you're not enjoying it, and you're not getting any kind of praise or any followers or anything, you're just going to fail, because you need to make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. And I enjoyed it. I enjoy doing these vlogs now. These new things I'm doing now. The vlogs have already been going for a few months, and I'm really enjoying them. So that's keeping me motivated as well. And then obviously after a while, when you start to build a team of followers and a team of supporters, and you start to get nice views and nice comments, you know, that motivates you big time. That motivated me big time when I started to see the views going up. You know, like between 2011 and 2012, I went from 20,000 views on my channel to 2 million views on my channel over the space of like less than a year. So that's when I had this big push. I just thought, you know, it's time to step it up a notch. That's when I stepped it up, and I just went from, in fact, the first stage was from 20,000 to 500,000. That was a big step, first of all. And then I just kept pushing, and I got from 500,000 to 1 million in the space of a few months. And then now, recently, I got to 2 million. And now I think I'm on something like, I'm almost on 3 million now, I think. 2 million something. Obviously, all the time, I was feeling like I should give up, and you know, people were telling me to give up and stuff, and you know what I mean, like, it's just, you know, you just got to stick at it, and don't ever give up. That's the main thing. Don't ever give up. All right, next question. This one's from at Junaid Nasser 3. Here it is. He asks, what advice would you give to someone if they wanted to start on YouTube? Try and get yourself a catchy YouTube name. Like the vlog channel is youtube.com/myabudhabilife, and the FND channel is obviously youtube.com/FND TV. So they're both relevant. Set your channel up, get yourself partnered straight away, or as soon as possible anyway, and you know, get yourself a designer to design you a nice background for your channel. I'm currently getting one made for My Abu Dhabi Life. It's underway at the minute, and FND TV's got one already, which has got me and the Burj Khalifa and a Rolls Royce Phantom and UK flag and UAE flag. You know, it's nice little design. Something that'll catch the eye of people that go on your channel. And then obviously you've got to just make sure you're smashing out as many videos as possible. I try and get minimum of 2-3 a month out on the channel, but I'm gonna hopefully up it to about 2 or 3 a week. Because the more videos you get on your channel, the more views you'll get. The more people will be going to your channel. The more, you know, the more interest you get, the more people that follow you and stuff. You know what I mean? If you're constantly uploading videos, like I'm doing daily vlogs, man, daily vlogs. So daily vlogs plus 2 or 3 videos a week on my other channel. Both channels are getting interest. Both channels are getting views. Do a little research into marketing on YouTube, because obviously you can't just upload a video and just leave it. You've got to do your marketing. You've got to learn how to do your titling and your tagging and stuff. You know what I mean? Because obviously people only see your videos if you put relevant titles on. The most popular ones on YouTube are like how to something. So people put like a video on YouTube, how to do makeup, or how to edit a video, how to fix your iPhone if it's broken, all that kind of stuff. They're very popular videos. And then, you know, just research that and do a lot of marketing around your videos. Make sure you're sharing your videos, and then build up your network. And when you've got videos on YouTube, just share them out to everybody. Just like blast them out. Twitter, Facebook, BBM, email them to get an email database, everything. The same person, he asks, how did you realise what your business was going to be? While in my first year at uni, I get to do work placement, work experience, and I got some work experience with ITV, West Yorkshire, ITV Yorkshire. The work experience was supposed to be me following and shadowing the cameraman, seeing how he does it, seeing what's involved. He was going to show me the ropes basically of basic camera skills and a little bit of editing and stuff, on set, all that kind of stuff. And basically what happened was they did me over and flipping had me in the offices making tea and coffees, hoovering, dusting, flipping, cleaning up their mess. Like after they had lunch, they used to go for a cigarette outside. I had to clean up after them and stuff. And it was a really, really bad time, like a really, really bad experience that, and I felt very, very low at that time. And I could have given up then. I could have given up and said, "F this," I'm out of here. This isn't for me, all this kind of stuff. But what I said to myself was, these guys aren't going to help me, and nobody's going to help you. Basically, that's what I thought in my mind. Nobody's going to help me do what I want to do. Nobody's going to give me any kind of like a leg up. Nobody's going to give me any assistance. Nobody's going to show me nothing. This is what it's going to be like. And everybody kept saying to me, "Work your way up the ladder, work your way." And I was like, "All right, cool. I'm willing to work my way up the ladder, but flipping hell, make tea, coffee, and Hoover and stuff like that. I ain't working my way up no ladder, man. What's that doing?" And what I did was I went out and bought myself a camera, my first ever camera, which was a Sony 1000E, big shoulder thing like this. And I knew somebody who did events in Leeds, some baseline 4x4 baseline events. I said to him, "Listen, let me do you a little video. It's going to be for like a uni project. Do like a mini documentary about the clubbing scene in West Yorkshire." Blasted that out, and while in the process of doing that documentary, the guy said, "Oh, listen, man, your video was nice, this and that. Let me get you down, do me a little video for the club." So I went down to the club, did the video for him. That went well. That got seen by a lot of people. Started getting a lot of work in Leeds, and then Niche in Sheffield, really well-known nightclub for bassline music. They called me, said they would want me to do a video for them. So I went down, did a video for them. Smashed that. They had me on regularly every single week. Gigs, Temper Tea, flipping Boy Better Know, New Generals. Everybody big at that time in urban music, in bassline and urban music was there, and I was filming them every time. Those videos are on my channel, by the way. Check them out. I just called FND Productions. It started by I called FND Productions. I made myself a little logo. Just me made it, just like in flipping Photoshop, just easy shit. Not good at all, but it worked for the time being. Anyway, yeah, so I did Niche for a bit, and then all of a sudden I got this call. Never forget it. This was my break. You know what I mean? I got a call from a promoter in Manchester saying he's got 50 Cent G-Unit down at his club in Manchester, and he wants me to come and film it for him. And yeah, I did that. I smashed that, and that was it from there. Everything else just kind of like snowballed from there. 50 Cent didn't actually turn up to the event, unfortunately. But I got Lloyd Banks, and I got Tony Yayo, and Young Buck, I think, was there as well. Can't remember. I checked that video actually. Oh, and Who Kid was there as well. After that, I just started getting events rolling in, mainly Manchester. That's when I took over Manchester at that time. A club called Boutique. Really nice owner of that club. Hooked me up every single week with events. I filmed some big artists there: Damian Marley, Nas, The Game twice, J. Cole twice, Biggie's wife, what's she called now? Faith Evans was there as well. Yeah, so that was it. And after just smashing out Manchester, I started getting the views in with all these big events. I went all over the country. Like, if you check my videos out, I've been to Scotland, up in Glasgow, filmed an event in Glasgow, Liverpool, Newcastle, flipping Manchester, obviously. Where else? Everywhere in the UK. Leicester. Oh yeah, London. After filming at Boutique for a while, I got a call from London boys, Mayfair, asking me to film big events. I filmed Brit Awards 3 years in a row, the Brit Awards after party. That was a really good experience. I met a lot of nice people there, a lot of big celebrities there. I filmed some big nightclubs in London, some big events all over London, like the West End and stuff. you know, and you know, that was a really good turning point for me as well, because London's the capital of the UK, so that's, you know, once you make it to London, all the way from Leeds, you know what I mean, it's a big achievement. And by this time I was on my first million views, and I was really, really motivated, really determined, really ambitious, and I was seeing this thing turn out into something I never thought it would. And you know, I was getting a lot of interest, a lot of people messaging me saying your videos are amazing, all this kind of stuff. And then it just kind of like went into like kind of like a little pattern, just every weekend filming events like for a while, and then obviously got contacted by Black Diamond, which is obviously a well-known night now. But when they contacted me, they were just launching their event, launch of the Black Diamond event. My video was probably one of the best videos to date. Basically, the Black Diamond launch was me taking it another notch up, because the videos before that were very good, and they were very people were loving the videos at that time. But Black Diamond, the launch of Black Diamond, I took it up another level, and then that's just like the new era from then onwards. Like the videos were just top quality. I bought myself a 7D, and you know, people to this day say that Black Diamond is one of the biggest events in the UK now, and a lot of the reason why that is because of the videos that they were releasing. I've always had like a dream to come to Dubai. I came here when I was a little kid with my parents, my family. Really enjoyed it. It was like a magical place. So what happened was I decided to come over here just for the sake of it. I came out and I did some videos. The first time I came, I was on my own, and I did videos called UK to Dubai. I think it was 3 or 4 episodes, and I filmed Snoop Dogg, which has got over 70,000 views on my channel. I filmed Shakira, I filmed Tiesto, I filmed 30 Seconds to Mars, they're a band. And so I kind of like, you know, smashed it there as well, you know what I mean? I really loved that. It came out it was mainly like an initial thing to see what it's like out here. About a year passed, I was still doing the videos, like the Black Diamond videos and all the other videos in the first year. And then I decided to come back out again, but this time I came with my best friends at the time, Zishan, Zebra Productions, you know him as Jimmy Hardnails, who does his comedy sketches. He came out with me as well, and my boy Sherry as well, who's in the videos. If you want to go on the channel, check out FND TV UK to UAE. There's 3 or 4 videos on there of just us just dossing around. Obviously they came with me. They had like a holiday while I was having meetings. The initial trip I didn't have no meetings, just did some filming and checked it out. But the second time I came down, it was to meet with all the biggest club owners and the managers of all these clubs. Now in the videos, obviously you don't see me meeting people, but just so you know, while I'm not on camera, I'm in meetings, and these guys are out of the meeting just chilling, waiting for me to come out. And then we used to go have nice food and go to the cinemas and just have fun. Like it was like holiday / meetings for me, you know. I really enjoyed that trip. A lot of good memories with those guys, man. We had lots of fun. Stayed in a really nice apartment, and we got picked up in a Rolls Royce Phantom and taken to dinner and stuff. It was just a really cool, surreal time, and it just kind of like sealed the deal for me that I should be out here doing stuff out here. Not only because I love it out here and it's an amazing life and the weather's amazing, and you know there's some like the biggest events, but also because there's nobody out here doing it to the level I can do it at, you know what I mean? Now I don't like to blow my own trumpet or big myself up too much, but there's nobody out here with a brand like mine who's got a following as strong as mine who can smash it out here like I can. So I've seen that already from a while back, and obviously it's taken a while to get here, or longer than I would have liked. But I'm here now, and I've smashed it, and I'm here, and I've had loads of meetings with some huge clients. You don't understand, like flipping big hitters, yeah. And I mean, I got married quick time. I was with Holly for 4.5 years before I got married. I got married and I moved out here. She was still in the UK, but she got herself a job with Etihad. So it all kind of worked out. It all came together very, very quickly and very, very. It's like it was meant to be, like fate, you know. I decided to move out here. Holly, obviously, I told Holly about it. She's gets a job with Etihad, and I moved out here first for the first month. I was here on my own, just having meetings, and I filmed the F1. The F1 is the biggest event in the Middle East of the whole year. Forget everything else. F1 is the biggest event. I mean, if you watch the video, watch it back. That video is unbelievable. I met the sheikhs. I met some of the flipping racers. Alonso. The atmosphere, cars going by, and everybody's here from all over the world. Just like crowds of people. it's a really amazing atmosphere, and my father-in-law loves that kind of stuff, so I'm going to get him out here next year this year, 2013, end of this year. I'm going to bring him out here. My dad as well, even though he didn't really watch F1 Grand Prix or anything, but I'll bring him out. I'll get my room at the Viceroy and stuff, which is where it happens. And because me and the Viceroy, we're like this now. I'm telling you, I filmed the F1 video. They loved that shit. They loved it, and then now, we're just building contacts now with each other. And basically, the Viceroy Hotel is on Yas Island. If you don't know, Yas Island is the island where everything's happening now. Basically, they're building a mall on there at the moment, which is going to be bigger than Dubai Mall, so it'll be the biggest mall in the world on there. They've got Ferrari World, which is the biggest theme park in the world. They've got Yas Water World, which is the biggest water park in the world. I mean, it's kind of a pattern, you know what I mean? So, I apologise. I kind of went on to the other question, the next question. I kind of went on to it a little bit. I'll read this question out anyway. This question is here, yeah. It's from @beaver_111 Urshad. He says, where did you start from to get this far? Career point of view, from the UK to the UAE. You're the only person I look up to, Team FND. So first of all, just to thank him for looking up to me. I appreciate it, and I understand. Not to sound big-headed again or anything, but I understand that a lot of people look up to me now, of the young generation, the next generation, youngsters, and that look up to me. They follow me, they tweet me all the time. I appreciate it, and I'll try to be a good role model for you guys. And obviously, I'm following my dreams still at the moment. So if I can inspire you to follow your dreams at the same time, then that's amazing, and I'm happy with that. And we'll do it together. I'm a humble guy, and I always reply to BBMs and tweets and Facebook messages and emails, whatever, you know what I mean. And I appreciate all your support and everything. It's really good. And going back to your question, that's it basically. I just worked my way up very slowly. Well, some people would say I did it quite fast. I did it in the space of 3 years, all from the start, filming in Leeds to filming in Abu Dhabi. Space of 3 years. So it's not too long, but it felt a lot longer than it sounds. And yeah, anyway, that's it, man. This next question is from @500clothing, and he says, great to see where you are now. Did you always plan FND TV to take the direction it has? Not at all, obviously. When I first started, I had no clue it would take off this much. As I mentioned earlier on, so when I first started, obviously I didn't think it'd be this big. I mean, to be honest with you, it isn't big enough yet. This is I haven't even started yet. This is just the basic. This isn't even breaking the surface. This is very basic. I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong. Big love to all my supporters, all my followers, everybody watching my videos and thinks I'm big and thinks that what I'm doing is amazing and all this kind of thing. It is amazing, and I feel amazing, and I feel good about what I'm doing and where I am right now. But this is nowhere near where I'm going to be or where I want to be. I'm still got dreams to be a media empire, to own a massive mansion, to have nice cars, to be able to provide for all my family, and none of them have to work ever again, all that kind of thing. So this one's from @_highcar. Boom. She asks, how did you meet Holly? She's so pretty. This is a long story, but I'm going to try and shorten this down a bit. I met Holly through one of her friends. I knew one of her friends. She's called Sarah. She's still Holly's friend now. And then at first, me and Holly were just like friends. We had like a lot of banter when we first met. We used to have lots of jokes, and we used to chat on, I remember MSN. We used to chat on MSN all the time, and we used to chill out, and we used to have a lot of fun. I used to make her laugh a lot. I remember I used to make her laugh, and that when you make a girl laugh, like girls say, if a guy can make a girl laugh, then he's got her. But the truth is, if you can make a girl laugh, then she sees you more as a friend than she does as a partner or something serious, relationship or something. You know what I mean? Like, making a girl laugh is good, but at the time I think I made her laugh so much that she thought of me like I was just a really good friend. Anyway, so that's that. Time went past. A long time went past. Out of the blue, I get a phone call from her saying, "Hi, you alright?" Like, who's this? It's Holly. All right, Ollie, how's it going, man? She's like, yeah, all right, yeah, listen, that, you know, do you want to chill out or whatever? But yeah, cool, man, I haven't seen you in a while. So at this time, I had this kitted out Polo, Volkswagen Polo, exhaust, flipping, one of those dump valves, one of those. Um, I think at this time I was like 18 or something. Yeah, I was about 18 years old. And I go, yeah, I'll pick you up, we'll go out for something to eat. She's like, cool, no worries. So, you know, she lived then where she lives now in the middle of the countryside. Now me, I'm from like Roundhay in Leeds. I'm from like, you know, the city basically. When we first met, we called it. She called me city boy. I called her country girl. Yeah, that was it. So I went to go pick her up. Pitch black, no street lights, nothing. It was pitch black in the countryside. I picked her up. She comes out of her house, and she goes, "Oh yeah, this is like a place where you can get some food up the road." I was like, "Cool." So I started booting it. Obviously, when you're young, you show off. Now, I'm not telling you guys, younger guys watching my videos, to show off to girls, but I had this kitting out, flipping nippy Polo, nippy bro. It was well fast, exhaust, dump valve. She gets in the car, I boot it up this hill, right? And obviously, I'm thinking, I'm thinking she's looking really good and this, and obviously I want to show off to her. I'm, macho man, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, the guy who she's with, he's texting her at the same time. So she's chilling with me, gets my tweet, and she's texting. The guy's texting her who she's going out with at the time. Yeah. So I'm booting up this hill, up this massive countryside hill, and as she goes like this, I'm driving, yeah, pitch black, like full beams on, booting it. She gets the phone, and she goes, "Oh look, my boyfriend's texting me." Puts the phone like this. I'm like, "Fuck!" And then I flipping crash the car. No joke, 80, 90 mile an hour up this countryside road. I crashed the car. The front tyre F's up so bad, F's up, and we both go like that, and then back again. I remember seeing her. She had rows of longer hair at the time. She still does now, but it was massive at the time. She went flying forward, and all her hair. I remember all her hair went forward, and she was like forward, and all her hair was hanging down. And she went like that. She was flipping out. So I get out of the car, trying to still, even though I'm absolutely so pissed off at the minute and so scared, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and like, you know what I mean, my parents don't know where I am, none of this shit. So I get out and I walk around to the car, and I see the tyres demolished, bruv, demolished. There's a hole in it about that big, where it's hit the flipping curb, and hit, like, the curbs in the countryside are like big bricks, like massive bricks. It hit one of those that was sticking out, and it was going around a little bend, and she showed me this phone, so the car smashed into this flipping big brick curb now, and the wheels just demolished. And I tried to change a tyre and stuff. Never changed a tyre in my life before. I was 18 years old, never changed a tyre. I'm doing it wrong and this and that, and it's all wobbly and stuff. And anyway, I tell her, listen, jump out, yeah, it's all good. You go home, I'll see you. I'm going to try and get home, and I'll see you another time. You know what I mean? Simple as that. So she goes, all right, cool. She gets out, she pisses off home, and all this kind of stuff. Obviously, she tried to stay with me, but I said, listen, leave it. I want it to look less embarrassing. If she was there and I can try and figure out how I'm going to fucking get home from this situation. When she's sitting next to me, I'm trying to keep my cool and look cool and not look like I'm flipping losing my mind. You know what I mean? I told her, listen, go home. Get the fuck out of the car. I said, listen, go home. Let me sort this out, and I'll see you. I'll give you a call later. No worries. She's like, cool. Just before she gets out the car, yeah. Like before then, the weather was clear. It was like a nice cool breeze. It was fine. Perfect evening. This is like some messed up thing from God, yeah. I get out of the car to fix the tyre, and she's about to go home. The flipping heavens open. Torrential flipping rainforest rain kills me off. I'm soaking wet through in seconds. My phone starts messing up because it's got water all in it now. It's in my pocket. All my money, all my wallet, everything's wet up, like soaking wet, dripping wet, everything. Anyway, she goes home. I called all my I didn't want to call my parents because I know I'd get a bollocking, yeah. So I called my cousins. My cousins live like about half an hour, 45 minutes away from her. I live like an hour away from her. My cousins live in between me and her. Like, I live in Leeds, there's Bradford there, and then she's half an hour, 45 minutes from Bradford, in the countryside. My cousins live in Bradford, yeah? I went, listen, I need your help, man. My car's messed up. He goes, all right, cool, where are you? At this point, she'd left the car, and I'd changed the tyre, and I'd driven off with this tyre that I'd changed. I thought it was cool, I thought I'd get home. This tyre falls off, like, I'm telling you, I'm driving up this countryside road back to the way I came to get home, and this tyre, I see the tyre rolling down the flipping street, and I see sparks from where the wheel is scraping against the floor, and the tyre's rolling down the road. Yeah, imagine Yeah, you see a tire rolling and sparks coming outside. This was an absolute nightmare, and still to this day, probably the worst day of my life. Funnily enough, I'm married to the girl now. The worst day of my life. This, yeah. So anyway, my cousins take about an hour and a half coming out. They obviously tried to find this place. I gave them the route on the TomTom at the time. I was in the middle of a dark countryside road. I said, yeah, come find me. They came down in the Merc and that. And they basically, they had, I didn't have no AA cover. I was 18 years old and a flipping kitted out polo. I didn't have no AA cover and all that shit. I was lucky enough to have insurance, man, you know what I mean? I was only like a young kid, like not really bothered about shit, you know what I mean? They came out and they called the AA saying it's their car and this and that. And they listen, lifesavers. In fact, let me big up my cousin now. The one who hooked me up. His Twitter is boom at Google Plexianth at Google Plexianth. That's my cousin who came out to help me on the night when I needed somebody so badly to help me out. He came out and he got my car towed all the way to my house. I called my parents. I had to tell them what happened. I called my parents and said, listen, I crashed the car. Car's cool, but the tyre's fucked. I get home anyway. My mum's a very, very caring person. She's a nurse for like elderly people and disabled people. Like as soon as I got home, she had like fresh clothes for me. You know, she told me to go have a shower and this and that. I had a shower, got warm, fresh clothes. She made me a cup of tea, like a little meal and stuff. Like proper, like hooked me up. Like, and then she made my bed for me, like fresh bedding and stuff. Knowing that I was on my way home from a crash and I was a bit shaken and I was like so cold, shivering. Like proper shivering from this rain that had dropped on me, and worst night of my life. I went to bed. Next day, I woke up, texted Holly and this and that, and I don't know what she thought of that, but I'm guessing she flipping liked a guy who can change a tire or something. I don't know, man. I don't know, but that was a messed up experience. And after that, we kind of went quiet again after a while, and then she left that guy she was with, and you know, we didn't speak for a while. And, you know, I had a couple of girlfriends, she had a couple of boyfriends, all this kind of bullshit. I can't remember now how we got back in touch. We got back in touch somehow anyway, again, and I said, I found out where she, she told me where she worked. I went, listen, let me take you out. It's bonfire night soon, and in Roundhay Park where I live, they do a big bonfire and fireworks every year. I've been going since I was born, since birth. I've been going to that Roundhay Park for the fireworks, for the bonfire. She says, yeah, cool. So this time I've got a different car now. I'm not sure what car I had. I think I had a Volkswagen Astra at this time now. Upgraded a bit. Didn't get it kitted out or nothing like that. So pick her up from work, and we go out to Nando's. Take her to Nando's as you do, standard. Take her to Nando's. We have a good time, have a nice little meal, and then I take her to Roundhay Park and watch the fireworks and the bonfire, all that kind of stuff. Really romantic shit. Obviously, obviously a little bit of flirting going on here, a little bit of flirting, a little bit of putting an arm around, holding hands, all this kind of shit. You know, the usual. And then, after a few months, I went, listen, let's make it a fish. Let's make it official. You know what I'm saying? So, called my girlfriend. She called me her boyfriend, simple as that. And we always kept bonfire night as our anniversary, boyfriend girlfriend anniversary. So every bonfire night we went back to Roundhay Park and celebrated our anniversary with fireworks, man. Pretty romantic. Next question is from @ShadowTing LT. He says, if you wasn't the CEO of FND TV, what would you be doing now and what motivates you day in, day out? If I wasn't CEO of FND TV right now, I think I'd have got into like some kind of business, either doing my own events or doing some kind of business, whether it was like maybe open my own like clothing store or something like that, something to do along lines of business and maybe events. I don't know, something like that. Or I'd have tried to get into acting a little bit. When I was younger, I tried to get into acting. I went to like some acting schools and stuff, and tried to get on like. Remember like My Parents Are Aliens and stuff like that. I tried to get onto those, but I wasn't really cut out for it because I used to have issues like reading stuff. Still now I don't really like reading. I'm not dyslexic or anything. I just don't like reading, like long things like scripts and stuff. I just don't like reading them, and I've got really like short attention span for stuff like papers and essays and reading. I like doing creative stuff with my hands and visual things, you know. I'm more of I see pictures more than I see words, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I'll be doing something towards the lines of business, I think. Ooh. Next question is from my cousin, at ASKFND. Boom. My cousin. He's written, I've been watching your videos I've been watching your vlogs for a while. I see you're quite a shisha connoisseur. What is your favourite mix and why? Oma from Leeds. Funny guy, man. Alright, so I'm a shisha connoisseur. That's what, you know, that's what I call myself, because I smoke it everywhere. I've smoked shisha all over the world. Right, I've got it here. I saw the question earlier on. I've got the shisha here. This is what I'm smoking right now, and this is my favourite shisha flavour. It's grape with mint. See, it might be backwards. Grape with mint flavour. This is my favourite flavour. It's what I always smoke. It's just, I mean, I've tried all kind of flavours. The worst flavour in the world, I've got to say personally, lemon and mint. Lemon and mint is, disgusting. Just tastes like you're flipping medicine, hospital medicine. It's horrible. So yeah, grape and mint. Smoked this all over the world, and it's amazing, and it doesn't give you no headache, don't make you feel like ill or anything. I can smoke it for hours, and it's just really cool, really chilled out, nice flavour, subtle flavour, really nice. So yeah. Last question is from somebody from BBM, Mohammed. He doesn't have Twitter, so he messaged me on BBM, and he asked me why did I choose to move to Abu Dhabi, not Dubai. There's a few reasons why I did that. First reason is because Dubai is very like the well-known place where all the big parties are. It's where everybody who moves here lives. It's where, you know, well, majority, 99% of people who move here from any country live in Dubai. Dubai is Dubai, 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 Dubai. Everybody mentions Dubai. And obviously I love Dubai. It's the place where I decided to move to in the first place. I wanted to move there in the first place, and it's just an unbelievable place. The best place in the world, without a doubt. But Abu Dhabi is going to be bigger, believe it or not. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be better very, very soon. Plus, it's only an hour and a half away from here, so, you know, taxi or a drive to Dubai is not going to be very long at all. It's like Manchester to Leeds, an hour straight on the motorway, boom, we're in Dubai. And don't get me wrong, obviously I'll still be covering events in Dubai, and I'll still be covering all, you know, big things in Dubai, but Abu Dhabi is, you know, where I live and where I call home and everything, and that's where I'm going to be smashing it. Also, Holly works for Etihad. The home of Etihad is in Abu Dhabi. Holly's got to be near the airport when she works for Etihad, so we've got an apartment which is literally 5 minutes from the airport. You know, it's around the corner. It costs like £1 to get there in a taxi. We can get there in 5 minutes in a car. You know, it's very, very, very easy for her to get to and from the airport, which is important for her work. And me, you know, I can travel all over the place. Don't matter to me to drive up to Dubai, drive, you know, into the city centre of Abu Dhabi. It doesn't really matter. So that's it. That's all the questions answered there. Hope you all enjoyed. I hope I answered the questions enough for you. So far the video's on 1 hour 15 minutes. I'm going to chop this down as much as I can, but I don't know how much I can chop it down because there's a lot of the questions. So yeah, I think I might do this once a month. Ask FND once a month. So obviously any new questions you want to ask, just get them on my Twitter. Hashtag AskFND in them on the tweet, and I'll do this every month, once a month, and ask FND. Any more questions, just get at me. I'll happy to answer them for you. I apologise if I didn't answer your question today, if I forgot or if I didn't see the tweet or whatever. Please tweet me again, and I'll answer it next month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you carry on supporting, and I hope you enjoy the videos. I've got a lot of big things coming up, and you know, trust me, I'm going to take over. I've been saying it non-stop, and you've seen me do a couple of amazing videos, amazing clients coming up. I'm telling you, the brochure's out now. Go on www.fnd.ae, and on there you can register to the website. Link down below in the description, along with all the rest of my information, my Twitter, my Facebook, all this kind of stuff, all below. Check it out down there in the description. And please follow me on Twitter, like the Facebook group, and subscribe to both this channel and the FND TV channel. Both links are below, and just show your support and tweet me, message me, whatever. I'll always reply, I'll always retweet, and if you send a nice tweet, I'll favourite it for you as well. Just show your support, and I'm going to take over Middle East, and after the Middle East, I'm going to, make sure I've got UK locked, make sure I've got Middle East locked. As soon as I've got UK and UAE locked, then it's time to go to the USA. The United States of America, baby. I've already made some nice links in New York and in Miami, so I might take a little trip to America next year. I've got a link to YMCMB, so I might go film with Birdman, Lil Wayne, Drake, all them boys next year, just for a little little USA video, see how that goes. And then yeah, man. So in a couple of years, UK, UAE, USA, those three are the ones I need to take over big time. But for now, let's pump the brakes a little bit. The UK is still supporting me, which is good, but I've still not smashed it in the UK yet. I'll be doing that later on. But for now, it's all about UAE, the best country in the world. I'm going to smash Abu Dhabi, smash Dubai, smash Beirut, smash Kuwait, smash flipping Doha, Oman, everywhere in the Middle East, take over the UAE. And I appreciate all your support, all your love, everybody watching my videos and supporting. Please subscribe, please like all the videos, and if you want to support me to the maximum, share these videos that you like on your Facebook, on your Twitter as well. Share them out, because if you guys share them, your people will see them, and I'll build more of a strong database and more of a strong team. Once again, thank you all, everybody, for supporting. I love you with all my heart, big time. Love you so much. Safe.